everyone. I want to demonstrate stitching out a name. And I'm going to stitch out my grandbaby's name because I'm going to be stitching his name out on a blanket. But I kind of just want to do a sample to see the tension, what will go okay, and so forth like that. So I just want to do a practice. And if you have an embroidery machine, that's what you want to do is always practice on some scrap fabric first before going out and stitching on something, because you'll ruin your projects if you just go ahead and stitch it out, and then what if you've got some tension issues and things don't go right? Well, you ruin your project by that way. So I'm going to use a scrap piece of fabric, and I'm just going to use a piece of plain fabric. I got some tearaway down in there in my 5x7 hoop, and I'm going to be using this gray thread. So let's get started, and I'm going to show you. I'm trying to get it where you can see this machine. So you can see what I'm doing. You can see there's the flowers, the butterfly, and the letters. So I'm going to go to the letters right here, and I'm going to hit letters. And then this one right here is what I'm going to hit. Now, here's determine on your letters of what size it's going to fit. So let's do the large. Okay, so I'm going to hit K, I, N, G. And then I'm going to hit my arrow key. I'm going to hit my arrow key right here. S. Okay. Now I could do King. King is going to be his first name is Kingston, but King's going to be his nickname. So let's see. S. Okay, still can't do it. So I can delete and I can get King on there. Let's see. Then trying to get it where you can see. Okay. Everything's so blurry. Okay, here is set. Right here. You're going to hit that. Now you have up here you have move, size, and rotate. You have all these other functions here. And I don't know why. Okay. So you see King is right there. Okay, let's size it. And I want to see how big it gets. So we're going to hit this one right here because this will expand it. Okay, that's how big the name is. Okay. I've got it rotated. Okay, let's see. Okay, now rotate. Let's reset it. Okay, it won't let me go the other way, so I have to keep it right here, so that way, right here, that way it's big enough. It's gonna be big to fit on this area right here. So now it'll show me that I can do his nickname. Well, you know what we're going to call him, King, which is his real name. His whole name will be Kingston. So let's go back. We're going to hit OK. And then we're going to get out of there. So now we're going back. I'm going back here. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to hit the K. And the medium, let's see what we can do with medium. We got G. Oh, wait. N, G, S, T, O, N. The medium will fit. So, we're going to hit set. And let's try to size it. Okay, that's as big as it's going to let you size it. So, what I want to do is I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to rotate it. And then I'm going to rotate it to the 90 degrees. Okay, and you see how it moved to the 90 degrees. I'm going to hit OK. Go back to size. And then now I hit it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stitch this out. I want to see how big the medium is. So we're going to hit embroidery. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I am going to thread my machine. And it's automatically got a needle threader, so that's good. Alright. Okay, I'm going to pull this back here. That way you can see this. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put my hoop in. Okay, you want to make sure everything, your fabric, that everything is out of the way. You don't want to leave nothing where it could get caught. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow the speed down. Okay, let's say I'm going to do 500. All right, here we go. We're fixing to stitch this out. We're going to put our presser foot down. And I've got this piece of long thread right here because we're going to be cutting that off here. So, we're going to hit start and it's telling me few stitches, put your presser foot up, and then you're going to cut that extra thread off. So since I did the tension, I'm gonna see how well this works. And so far right now, see, I've got the tension on 0, 0. And when I was watching other videos, they had their tension the exact way, the exact same. So that's what I did. Now the maximum speed to this machine, it goes up to 650. And I want to put it on this speed and see what it does, because when I had it on 650, or no, I had it on this speed here, and the top thread was raveling on the bottom. And that's what the problem it was doing. So, therefore, I'm going to check this out. Right now it's doing okay because I put the speed on 500 and the tension's on 0, 0. So far right now it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Because I was getting ready to send this machine back, and I was like, this machine is bipolar on crack. And that's what it was doing. It's a mind of its own. I wanted to change it, but I had to learn on this machine. All machines are different. You got to play with it. You got to learn it. You got to know what the right tension to set it on and everything else. But for right now, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So far. But if I hear that it's starting to do that clunk, 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 I know that the thread's fixing to tangle, and I'll probably will turn it back up to 650. But so far, so good right now as we speak. So this is the medium letters. I wish I could do it bigger. so far so good right now. I think I'm liking the outcome of it. It's almost done. We're doing the O right now, and then it just got one more letter. It kind of shows you that it takes 2 minutes to do this whole letter. So, to embroider out this whole name. I think it did pretty good. It did pretty good on the tension, stitching it out. It did very well. I'm very pleased. And then I'm stitching it out on tearaway. So I'm very pleased how it's really turning out. And it's done. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Look at that. Shows Kingston. I think that turned out pretty well. And that is how good the back looks. That turned out very well. I like that. So, what I'm going to do is cut my jump threads here. You probably can't see what I'm doing. So there it is. I think me changing the tension was very awesome on this thing. And it stitched very well on tearaway. So this is it. Kingston. I like that name. That's my new grandbaby's name, Kingston. So, all right then. Well, I hope that you like this tutorial, because I wanted to do a video on the tension and all that stuff, and how to add put the letters in and all that. So I think it turned out pretty good. So I hope that you leave comments below And please subscribe to my channel. If there's anything that you want for me to do or you want me to show you, let me know and I will be glad to do it. Other than that, give it a thumbs up. But I just thought I wanted to do this demonstration on because I wanted to see on the tension and how it works. So I think it turned out good. So I will see y'all on the next video. Bye bye.